Good morning. It is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025, and we are out at sea. It is a very beautiful sea day, and there's nothing as far as the eye can see. Well, there is. I can see a low, long strip of land over there, so that must be one of the Bahamian islands. And there is a ship. Looks like another cruise ship way out there. But otherwise, it's just big blue water and big blue sky. We are going pretty slow, which is pretty typical for a sea day unless we have a lot of distance to cover, which we do not. So the captain will keep the ship going pretty slow, and we'll take a peek off the stern later, and we should be able to tell by the wake if we're actually just cruising in circles, which they sometimes do on sea days just to kill time. But it's a decent distance from the island we were on in the Bahamas back to Fort Lauderdale, so it could take us the whole time to get there. They tend to speed the ship up at night while we're sleeping. The captain's priorities on a cruise ship, number one is always safety, and number two is passenger comfort. They don't like to go too fast, especially during dinner when everybody's eating, because it just makes everything kind of rocky and uncomfortable for everyone. But they will pick up speed at night sometimes when we're all asleep, if they have to cover some distance. We were quite tired last night and not up for our usual late evening activity because we spent a lot of time swimming in the ocean yesterday and out in the sun, and we're both pretty sore and tired today. So it's nice that there's a sea day today and we get to just kind of relax. The one disadvantage of a sea day is everybody's on the ship. And so there can be parts of the ship that will get a little bit crowded or busy, especially like the buffet at meal times, maybe certain activities, things like that. But otherwise, you can still always, on any cruise ship, find quiet spaces where there's no people or very few people. If you know where to look, it's not that hard. The top deck, if you just hang out up there on the top deck, yes, that's always crowded and busy. That's why we don't hang out up there. We don't like it up there because if it's crowded, it's busy, it's loud, it's noisy, it's way too sunny, it's way too hot. It's just not our jam at all. So that's just not where we hang out. And there's so many other more beautiful, calm, peaceful, lovely spaces on the ship to enjoy, where there will be few to no people. First thing we're doing today, we're leaving any second here, is we're gonna go do the Art of the Theme tour, which is something that Disney does. I don't know if they do them on the new Wish class ships, but we've done it on the Magic, we've done it on the Wonder, and now we're gonna do it here on the Dream. And it's a tour usually by one of the members of the entertainment staff, and they take us all around the ship and show us elements of the theming that the Imagineers have put into the ship. That's really usually very interesting. They make very deliberate choices in everything they choose and how they decorate the ship and everything like that. So that's kind of fun. I do like it when we have a sea day after a private island day, because like I said, private island days can be kind of tiring. You spend a lot of time in the sun and the sand and the ocean, and it's nice to have this nice relaxing day. And I like to have a sea day last, so we get lots of time on the ship before we have to get off. My least favorite type of itinerary is when you have a private island day and then you have to embark the next day. The cruise is over. I don't like that because it feels very rushed and you're usually pretty tired. So, okay, we better get to our tour, and I'll bring you along today and show you what else we get up to today. Megan is not quite ready, but it's about 5 to 9 and it's a long way. Our room is almost all the way forward on the ship toward the bow, and we have to meet in the Meridian Lounge, which is the adults only lounge between Palo and Remy, up on deck 12, all the way to the stern, all the way aft. So I've got a long walk. Midship elevators. Our hallway has so many, morning, so many decorated doors. Like, these are some die-hard Disney cruisers on this cruise. There's lots and lots and lots of door decorations. We really should get some of these. I mean, look at this. It's almost every door is decorated. You seem almost boring if you don't have... This one they're doing something with. Something must have happened to that room. Alright, so finally, I made it to the aft elevators. So I'll show you where we are. Our room is up here. It's actually... it's around here. And I'm now all the way back here. I gotta go up here to Meridian. And then there's also these signs that tell you like by name, so you can find stuff just at a glance where it is. There's nobody, yay. 12. They've got the same little sign in the elevator too, where you can see at a glance where stuff is. The elevators are very fast. And here we are.
That's just these ships and then we wish and treasure houses. And we have an old sailor's navigational tool called the sextant right up here in this frame, and also etched onto the floor, leading straight to the bar, which is where our modern technology kind of takes place. We have a nice modern bar. We also have the word "hello, friend."
That's my daughter, Megan.
You're 18 plus, right?
Yes. I'm 20.
Heading over to the bar, we have the word welcome written in 9 different languages. I can only read 2.
So she just told us, this is really handy, that the paintings indicate something that's on the deck above. And the pixie dust is always on the carpet where there's stairs and elevator, because pixie dust makes you go up and down. So like this, because Cabanas is right above this. And Ratatouille was right above the last one. I love these carpets. These are so gorgeous. And then she said the ones on the stateroom levels, like this one, she says have kind of a dreamlike quality because it's where we sleep. The animation sells too.
Yes? We got the film strips. Yeah, they really thought of everything. To one side and princesses on the other.
I do like this passageway. Yeah, there's portals over here. Krista,
yes?
Why does the floor go up and down in this hallway?
That's an excellent question. That one, I don't actually have an answer to.
Something.
I believe it just has to do with the design of the ship.
The structural.
The structure of the ship. Welcome to our beautiful Disney Dream atrium. This is the first thing you guys see when you come on board. You guys come right over there because Pluto's hanging out. That is your gangway. You walk in, and it's meant to feel like the establishing shot of the moon.
Okay, so the tour was very good. Our tour guide Krista from the entertainment staff was also our lifeboat muster drill leader. So we recognized her from that. We asked her and confirmed.
Yeah.
She did a very good job. She also kept a notebook with detailed notes and quotes and stuff, which neither of our previous tour guides did.
Yeah.
We've done this now on all 3 ships that we've been on, the Magic, the Wonder, and the Dream. And we told her afterwards that she was our favorite, that we liked her the best, and she was really touched by that. So now we are waiting in line we were gonna immediately go up to Cabanas to get some breakfast because we're both hungry. But Captain Mickey is out here in front of the Walt Disney Theater, and so we're gonna meet him. We haven't met any characters on this cruise yet except for Joy,
who was a surprise guest at a game show that we were at.
We
didn't wait in line for her.
No, so we just got to walk up to her and take pictures with her because she was there. But so we're gonna wait for Mickey. I don't know if we'll get any more in today. We'll see.
Yeah.
Characters, yeah. A little update. It's 11:30 a.m. I am back in the room. Megan just went down to one of the lounges to learn how to draw Olaf. She likes doing the learn to draws. There were a whole bunch more, but that's the only one she's going to do. We met Captain Mickey. We did some shopping in the shops. We got breakfast in Cabanas. Kind of late because we also plan on getting lunch in the main dining room, which is only in half an hour, because we definitely don't want to miss Jack's diaper dash in the main atrium at 1 o'clock. That's always a favorite. Although I don't know why they do it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because don't they know that that's baby's nap time? These were on the bed when we came in today, and you get these on the last day of your cruise. You fill them out with your name and address and everything. We had 6 pieces, and no, we had 5. So one of us is probably going to have to carry our backpack, or we're going to have to ask Jasper, our room attendant, for another tag. But so we'll be in the Donald Duck group, and so this tells us when they call us for disembarkation tomorrow, they'll call Donald, and then that's when we know we can get off the ship. Different cruise lines do this different ways, but on Disney they do it with Disney characters because it's fun and easy to remember. Check it out! I just came out here to the balcony, and one of our sister ships is right over there. That's pretty exciting to see another one of our ships. Yeah, maybe it is Magic or Wonder. I think, no, it can't be Wonder. Wonder's on the West Coast. Wonder's probably already doing Alaska. It's not Wish, it's not tall enough. That's pretty cool. Megan just got back from her drawing Olaf class, and she's just in time to see us past the Disney Magic. Going back the other way, going that way, yeah. We're going toward Florida, so they must be going out on a cruise. Let's see, today's Friday?
Yes.
So they're probably...
No, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. So they could be on a 5-night. Who knows? They could have left a day or two ago. But that's definitely the Magic, because that's not the Wonder, because the Wonder's in Alaska.
Ah.
And you can tell by the height.
Yeah.
That's the last Disney cruise ship we were on. And that was the first Disney cruise ship I ever cruised on, and the first cruise ship I ever cruised on at all.
Yeah.
Back in 2001. And we went on it out of New Orleans 2 years ago in 2023. So that was really cool to pass one of our sister ships. I've never seen them before. They don't meet very often.
No.
How was the drawing Olaf class?
Good. It was very busy. There were a lot of people. It's a good thing I got there when I did, because it was all the seats were full. I had to sit at a booth in between 2 families who had little tables. But thankfully I had my notebook, so I had a hard surface.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, lots of people were standing. Some people had to sit at the bar and look at the back screen. Some people had to sit on the floor up front. It was Kezia leading it, but she just played this series of clips by an actual animator guy who was showing us how to do it, just videos, and she was drawing along with him on a big board so he could see.
Okay.
And I also had a reference up the steps, just solid, and it was fun. I think I did a good job. My Olaf was in there. Lots of little kids, which was cool because it was cute to see their drawings.
Aww.
And, how they did a good job, but in kids' drawings, there's a lot of personality.
Yeah.
So you can see which little details they decided to change for themselves.
Oh.
Whereas the other adults don't really do that.
No, they try to stick right to the thing. Yeah.
I stand corrected on what I said earlier.
Yes.
The princesses have switched out. Mulan is here.
Oh, she is?
Yes. It's now Cinderella and Tiana are still there, but Mulan and Ariel have joined them.
Okay, cool. We should go to lunch. I know we didn't eat breakfast that long ago, but I don't want to be late for Jack's diaper dash. It might be a little warm in the stateroom right now, because while you were gone, I left the balcony door open and sat at the desk and did our gratuity envelopes and our luggage tags, and I realized I actually messed 2 up and tossed them, because I realized we're only going to put 2 in the hallway, aren't we? The 2 big suitcases.
Yeah, we'll take our backpacks.
I think we'll carry our backpacks, and we have the little Mickey suitcase that we like to keep one for our pajamas and our toiletries that we need during the night, which a lot of people forget about.
Right.
So, there she goes. That was really cool actually to see that. I came out here and it was way over there. And I was like, oh! And then it took me a minute to identify which ship it was, but because it was pretty far. But that was pretty cool. Okay, we're going to lunch. Bella right here. Hello, Belle. And here's Cinderella and Tiana are still out meeting their constituents. We are in the Royal Palace for lunch and we're right in the middle in this elevated circuit. Look at this huge, is this like the captain's table or something? And above it is this Cinderella glass slipper chandelier that she was telling us about in the tour this morning. And then on the back wall over there are before and after princess pictures. This is very elegant. I have to say, I think this might be my favorite castle princessy type dining room of the three. Triton's on Magic, Wonder, and something else royal on the other one. I can't keep them straight. Megan is tired.
I feel like I didn't get enough rest after the beach day yesterday.
Yeah. But we're at lunch. We're hoping to get to Jack Jack's Diaper Dash, but it's in like 37 minutes, so I don't know. All right, we just finished, just in time to get out here for Jack Jack. We might go up. This is one of our favorite events. Let's go up, yeah. Let's take the main stairs. Actually, take the elevator, go all the way up to 5.
We've got Axton at 1 year old and he's got a super baby group.
4.
I noticed that they usually put the mom at the other end so that the babies are crawling to the mom. Kiss those babies! No contest! The other 4 aren't even off the starting line. Oh my gosh! fast crawler. He crawled for a long time. He actually preferred crawling even after he learned how to walk. And he could crawl really fast. And even to this day, now he's a runner, see? The kid's fast.
Mom, what was I like when I was a baby? Well, you won Jack Jack's diaper dash on the Disney Cruise Line.
There were a lot today. They have to do 3 rounds. Oh yeah, slow and steady. There he goes. Oh look! Uh-oh. Oh! That's not her. That's not her mom. Oh, you got a hand across.
Out for mommy.
I think that little girl's funny. She's like, I like these people better. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon on our sea day, our final day of our Disney cruise, and I've actually decided I'm just going to sit here right now. We're back in the stateroom and tell you what we're going to do for the rest of the day. And the main reason that I'm doing this is so that I can just relax. I don't have to take the camera with me. We can enjoy the last afternoon and evening of our cruise without have to be worrying about filming. And also because I think this vlog is probably already long enough, but a lot of people are always very interested in what you do on a sea day. They're worried they're going to be bored. Nothing is further from the truth. If there's anything that we run into as a problem on cruises, at least that are 7 nights long or shorter, it's that we actually don't have enough time to do everything that we want to do. And for us, I would say the biggest thing that we sacrifice is relaxation time. We have so many activities and things that we want to go to and we want to do that we actually, you know, so anything as far as like taking a nap or, you know, just sitting and looking at the ocean, that's the stuff that ends up getting lost for us because we're so busy the whole time. So when it's a cruise is at least 7 nights, then I find that I have more time for things like that, which is very nice. But otherwise, we stay very busy on cruises. We don't ever get bored. If we do, I tell you in the video if we got bored. Okay, so I'm gonna just look at the schedule here and tell you what else we have planned for today, but I'm not gonna film any of it. So just to kind of give you an idea of what the rest of our sea day is gonna look like. At 2:15, we're gonna go to movie music trivia for ages 18 and up. That's in the pub, actually. And then at 3 o'clock, they're having family karaoke, which Megan actually prefers over the 18 up karaoke. We tried to go to the 18 and up karaoke the other night, and we ended up leaving because a lot of people are pretty drunk, and it gets pretty wild and obnoxious, and that's not what Megan likes about it. She likes to actually sing. Our first night of karaoke in the family karaoke in the D Lounge, which is the family lounge, was really nice. It was really fun. It was very positive. People legitimately were good singers and wanted to sing the songs and enjoy listening to the songs, and it was just a much more positive atmosphere. And the adults only one can get kind of weird sometimes, so she doesn't like that as much. And then I might go to Disney Parks Trivia at 4, and Megan might come back and get ready for dinner and the show and pack up. We have to have our suitcases out in the hallway by 10 p.m. Now, we're usually just getting out of dinner at 10 p.m. So between 9:30 and 10 is when we get out of dinner every night with the late seating. And we do want to go to the show tonight, which is Beauty and the Beast. So we need to get packed up and have those suitcases out in the hall before we go to the show and go to dinner. And there's also some activities in between that I want to do. Megan was hoping to meet Rapunzel at 5, but that might or might not happen. Beauty and the Beast is at 6 for our dinner seating tonight. And then Mouseketeer Madness, which is basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which Disney used to own because it was on ABC. And I have actually played that game on a cruise before and won. So that's one of my favorites, and that's going to be between the show and dinner. And then there's also 2000s music trivia. We missed, no, 2000s Megan would clean up. We missed 90s. I think that was last night. And then we have dinner in the Royal Palace, but I've already showed you the Royal Palace several times because we had breakfast and lunch in there. And then there's another karaoke at 10:30. I don't know if we'll go to both karaokes because Megan is very tired, but if we do, that'll be the last thing of the night. And then we'll already be packed up, so then we can just get in our pajamas and go to bed. Now, as I've talked about before, we do bring an extra little carry-on suitcase exactly for this reason. We're still going to be dressed and in our clothes and everything when we come back, and our suitcases will have already been taken away. So we have that extra little suitcase that we can use to take our stuff off that we were wearing, and then in the morning we can put our pajamas in it and our toiletries and stuff that we needed for the night or the morning. And don't forget to set out an outfit to wear off the ship in the morning on disembarkation day. So many people forget about this, and then you've got people in their pajamas getting off the ship, or worse. You've got to make sure you leave out an outfit when you pack up your suitcases before you put those suitcases out in the hall. Leave an outfit out to wear off the ship the next day. It's very, very important. Don't forget to do that. And then because we're not going the same place when we get home, Megan's going back to college. She's working this summer as an RA, and I'll be going home. We might have stuff together in that suitcase, so probably at the airport, we'll probably open up our suitcases before we check them for the plane and make sure that they, or on the other end too, we could do it there too. Make sure we don't have each other's stuff or something like that. But that's basically going to be the rest of our sea day, and that will be the last of this cruise. There will be one more video coming, which I'm actually going to film right now, which is a tradition I have started that I do at the end of every cruise, which is where I talk about the 3 best and 3 worst things from that cruise. And Megan and I talked about these. We talked about these at dinner last night, and then we kind of finalized our list today. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, everyone, and safe travels.